If I had a nickel for every time the referee didn't see me win by a tap out, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's strange it happened twice. I'm John Rankin with my review of WWE Raw from the PSD Bankdome in Dusseldorf, Evil Incorporated, Germany. That's right, folks. I decided to review this show. You know why? Because I was bored and I figured, why not watch a full episode of Raw for the first time in nearly 2 months? And boy, oh boy, what a show I picked. I saw a little bit of the Stranger Things crossover. I've never watched an episode of Stranger Things. I decided I don't have a movie to watch, a mystery movie, so let's give it a shot. But yeah, don't expect this to be a regular occurrence. And also, don't pull up no chairs. This ain't going to take very long. So, recaps of the Stranger Things crossover. Who watches Stranger Things and did they really shit the bed with the finale, or finale as it were? So, the town's arrived, pyro, and a very loud crowd. They didn't want to wait until tomorrow, even though tomorrow belongs to them. That's right, there's going to be jokes here. Io and Rhea get big pops, both of them at the same time. I'm fine, totally fine here. So, they are the new women's tag team champions. You deserve it, chance. The wild, throbbing adulation that they're getting. And they offer an open challenge. Here is Liv and Roxanne. And man, Liv out there and not much of anything. And I haven't done this in a while, Kier. Stop thinking about it. You know you're thinking about it. It may be a new year, but stop it and still get some goddamn help. Kier's a great guy, but come on, Kier. It is the year of our Lord and Savior. Insert name here, or insert whatever here. Stop thinking about it, Kier. Again, Kier, great guy. Also abolish ICE. Just want to say that much. So, that being said, Liv and Roxanne looking as only they can look. It's funny that Rhea and Io came out in very baggy pants, and everybody else, well, actually those two forgot their pants. And then Bayley and Lyra show up. They wanted, hey, Bayley, hoo-ha, you know, all that. And then suddenly, Asuka and Kairi with a Pearl Harbor job, as Gorilla Monsoon would say. And, oh, wait, are we going to get a three-way match? There's no way they would be like that. So anyway, Jackie is with AJ, and he will make Gunther tap. Technically, he did. So, Dragon Lee was holding a hot wing in this DoorDash ad. They aren't even trying to hide it anymore. You know, Triple H in a DoorDash ad. You know, the pinnacle of health, working with the criminal administration that is trying to take over Venezuela and trying to do stuff to Greenland. And these spineless, gutless, ballless thugs are killing innocent American citizens in the streets just because they're ballless cowards. And by the way, abolish ICE. If you have a problem with that, I don't fucking care. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, fuck you if you support any of that. So, there we go. Rumble and Rehab. Yay! They apparently are still trying to build the stadium? Are they putting the finishing touches? Did I see that right? They haven't built the stadium yet? Please, clarify this. So, Finn, being a gaming nerd, does check out, but Roxanne basically tells him to, well, you gotta just, fire up or whatever it is. And he says, it's like, just you wait, girls, just you wait. Javon Evans, by the way, took on Bravo Americano. Apparently, they have decided that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne just need to be completely destroyed, credibility-wise. Kaiser is toast. We have this goddamn bullshit Americano stuff. It was stupid when Gable did it. It's stupid now. Why is this still going on? We are almost a year into this shit happening. Why? So anyway, a cutter won it. If you put Tyler Bate or Pete Dunne or whoever, I think it's, I don't actually know if it's, whatever. I don't care who it is. You put credible people against Javon Evans, I'll watch it. So, Pierce then tells Heyman, hey, if Steiner shows up, he's not in the mood, send him home. So, Punk comes out to a pop and a sing-along. And who was that Mohawk sporting a tattooed woman in the front row? My God, my goodness, with respect. Good grief, she's beautiful. Okay, who will step up and then get knocked down? It's Finn. I mean, that kind of makes sense. He said, just you wait, girls. Next week in Belfast. By the way, in case you didn't know, Finn Balor is Irish. You might have been able to tell that just slightly from his accent. So Punk told him step up or, well, let's do it tonight. And then Finn's like, no, we're going to do it in Belfast. So, I mean, that makes sense. Instead of, him having the home field advantage in Chicago. They're not even going to be back in the States until after the Rumble. Or is Raw going to be in Riyadh? I mean, I'm asking serious questions. So we get a Gunther video package. Not bad stuff between Finn and Punk. And then we get Lyra and Bayley against Asuka and Kairi against Liv and Roxanne. And a whole lot of yeah in this ring and a whole lot of, oh boy, there were parts of this match that worked and parts of this match that were just a mess. Kind of sick of the three-ways, even though I do love the idea of 6 women being involved in a three-way. The math doesn't quite work there, but let's just say it would be a lot like that scene in Blue is the Warmest Color, except it would need to be a wide shot, and there would probably almost need to be electronics involved. So let's move on from that image. It's good to see Liv back. Her friend ain't bad either. Isn't that right, Kier? Again, poor Kier. Kier, such a nice guy. So this match, however, spots and more spots and some stuff that went to... well, it just seemed to kind of blend together. Tower of Doom, 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 Doom spot. And an Oblivion pins Kairi. Okay. Liv and Roxanne gain the first shot. Not the worst idea in the world. Could lead to Liv having a bit of a face turn. Apparently Dominic will not actually be out that long. That's good. I was a little bit worried because he seemed to get injured at the AAA show. So hopefully maybe he can have a great run in the Rumble. And this women's tag match is going to take place at Saturday night's main event. I might watch that one. I don't know. And yes, I know there are going to be a lot of people saying, well, you've been wanting to cut down on wrestling. Yes, I'm going to cut down on wrestling, guys. Actually, wait a second. Saturday night's main event is the 24th. I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to be watching Send Help, an early access screen of that. So, forget it. Fuck it. The shows ain't worth missing out on a movie. Becky is once again IC champion. She is facing Maxine again. This feud sucked in the beginning, and it sucks now. And I don't care if Maxine's improved. She couldn't have gone anywhere but up. Speaking of which, WWE Unreal Season 2. Like, I thought it was unreal that Maxine got an Intercontinental title run, even if it was for a month and a half. So, we get the Alpha Academy talking. Well, Maxine mainly. Why? Why? I'm all for featuring people to try, but, you know, this is not a participation trophy thing. Or an appreciation trophy, as a football player once said. So, Cole is with Raquel at the entranceway, and because she took out Stephanie Vaquer last week, who's in a walking boot, apparently she's going to rehab her ankle and be okay. God, I hope she's okay. She needs to take time off after Mania. That's all right, but that's a shame if she really is badly hurt. And officials are trying to stop all this stuff. Do not give Raquel the title. There are literally 5 better options than Raquel, who just is never going to get it. She's slightly improved. Congratulations. You don't look like a newborn gazelle on ice. Otis and Cesaro want a tag title shot. No. No yeet. Feels so white and stupid saying that. Speaking of white and stupid, Austin Theory's in this. Bronson Reed, or Here Comes Bronson, is here. He is a big Auszilla, as it were, and Dragon Lee and Penta are in it. Remember when Dragon Lee was touted as a big signing, and they've done absolutely nothing with him? So, Logan Paul and Heyman are at ringside. I will never get the appeal of Theory. I don't care if he can work. He's not good. And then Steiner runs down and spears Dragon Lee. That causes a DQ. He spears Penta, and then he goes to do something again. But Pierce is like, ha, no, I told you weren't going to do that. During this fracas, Pierce kind of puts his hands on Steiner, and then that leads to Steiner getting upset at him. Watch them actually try to angle for a match between Pierce and Steiner at Mania. That would not be very good. Nothing against Pierce, who I'm sure is still in great shape and still keeps himself in great cardio shape, as it were. But he's beneficial for long enough that this would almost have to be a gimmick match. We'd almost have to have Pierce and a tag partner against the Braun and Bronson. Heyman can't control his guy, and Pierce is basically like, he's suspended. And there we are, and Heyman basically says, oh, no, you put your hands on him first, or whatever. It's like, Heyman being the frickin', weaselly little lawyer fuck that he is. If only he would have actually bothered to, hold up legality and actually pay his talents from ECW properly. No, I'm not over that. So, Mania and Raw ads, or Raw in Ireland, Raw Belfast. Maybe I'll watch Raw Belfast next week. I don't know. I have another mystery movie, and it just really depends on what I want to do. So, Obafemi relinquished the NXT title. Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes in the 3 stages of Heffel match. And yes, I did actually see that. I was furnished a link to that, and yeah, no. By the way, SmackDown, no. Raw is going to be back in Seattle, like on March 9th. VIP tickets or pre-sale tickets were going on, and that's $275 before taxes and fees to $550 before taxes and fees per ticket. I don't even think I paid $550 to go to the last AEW pay-per-view I went to. I don't even think I paid $400 or more than $400 for 3 tickets to the October 2018 Raw, where Elias says it's like having a basketball team in Seattle. So Gunther took on AJ Styles. Big fight feel. AJ kept attacking the leg, attacking the weak point for massive damage. An apron drop by Gunther, and Gunther was taken over, but AJ kept chopping at the leg. We did get the heavy chops, some good stuff. The calf crusher got locked on by Styles. A sleeper in the ropes. Back and forth. Gunther did hit a powerbomb for 2. And then the calf crusher, and oh my god, what the hell is going on? You know, he's like hitting AJ into the ground. He's like, ow, why am I doing that? That's my hand. And then suddenly calf crusher again. And we managed to see it because they do the shot where Gunther's other hand is on this side, and you can see him move, and he taps out on AJ's side, and AJ is just all happy, but the referee didn't see it. And then Gunther manages to hit a low blow while the referee's saying the match will continue, and he hits a powerbomb 1, 2, 3. So there you go. You know, AJ can't even get a tap out win in the Dusseldorf community. So there we are. That is it for that. That's Raw. There you are. Maybe I'll review the Belfast show next week. I don't know. It really depends. This is the first full episode of WWE Raw that I've watched. I mean, I watch it on delay. I got mystery movies the next few weeks, guys. And realistically, wrestling in general has kind of burned me out. I'm probably going to review Dynamite this week, and then I might just take a break for a month or so. Who knows? So there you are. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter, Letterboxd, Blue Sky handles in the description. I'm John Ritlin, and in closing, fuck guys, fuck Trump, fuck y'all for thinking that he is any goddamn good except to divide and show that all you bigots have nothing of value to add to this world. Happy trails to the good people, to all of you.